Morning, guys. We're here in Club Safari. It's a pretty sunny day. That cask is empty there. See what's happening here. We have Lisa sitting here very
Chatting
happily.
someone.
What are you doing, Lisa?
Chatting.
Chatting to who? Show us.
My friend.
Your friend, your
Yeah.
boyfriend.
No boyfriend.
No boyfriend. What?
I'm
Why?
poor.
You single?
Yeah, I'm single.
Where's Oreo?
Or you sleep at home.
Oh, at
With
home.
Olive.
Oreo and Olive. Olive at home. Okay. Oreo and Olive are both at home. She's alone here. I'm gonna sit upstairs, I think. People are busy over here. There's Jason. Jason, are you talking to Mia?
Yeah.
Jason's girlfriend Mia has gone to the wow. He's very sad. So we are without Mia now. She's decided to go and work in the wow. Oh my god. Let me go upstairs then. Jesse is going to do some work here downstairs. Shit, this one is red. Yeah, we've been refurbishing the rooms, so it's looking better and better. This is not too bad. The big bed over here. Then we have your cupboard or whatever you want to call, closet or whatever the fuck. Anyway, let me sit here and. Oh yes, today I want to talk about. There's nobody over there. Today I want to talk about. Visas. Visa in Asia. Visa in Asia. That's what I want to talk about because it's quite important. Without a visa, you're fucked. Believe you me. Now, most countries, well, I'm on a South African passport, SAFA for short. SAFA is South African. So you just say, hey, you're a SAFA. I'm a SAFA, but I don't have a sofa here. Anyway, let me see. So, yeah, South African passport works quite well all over Asia. The only countries are the fucking countries which fucks over everybody, which is China, Thailand, these countries, right? So they fuck up, they fuck over you, they fuck over me, no matter where you're from. So the worst countries for visas would be like China and Thailand. Thailand they suck you in, and once you're in, they chew you up and then they spit you out. But a lot of people lose their fucking belongings, their money, their lives in Thailand, or and more in China, because they get sucked in, and then they get stuck. And once you're stuck, you're fucked. Once you're stuck, you're fucked in Thailand, dude. So how are you gonna avoid getting into trouble in Thailand? Very simple. Don't go there, ever. Don't fucking put your foot there. Don't even think about it. Don't buy a book about it. Don't fucking open a website about it. Don't look at the map of Thailand. Blank it from your mind. Imagine it's on fucking Uranus, the planet Uranus. If you want to go to Thailand, you bend over and you kiss Uranus, your own anus, okay? Because I'm telling you right now, you're gonna get into trouble. I don't care who you are. Okay. Let me give you a few quick examples because I'm running short on battery again here. Fuck, I've been charging and now it's still. this camera. Okay. So the best country for visas, let's start with the best country for visas in Asia is right here in green, clean and serene Philippines. They don't have any visa hassles here. Really good. They give you, I don't know how many. I have to consider and study it. But you get so many visa options, retirement options, travel options, marriage options, business. I don't even know. I just stick to the simplest option. Well, the simplest option would be to get married. Each time you fly into Thailand with your wife, your Filipino wife, you get a 1-year visa free. Okay, stamped in your passport. 1-year visa free on arrival. But seeing I'm not married, not yet. I've never been married. I'm not religious, but I thank God every day. I've never been married in my life, but I'm probably reaching the age or the stage where I have to start thinking about it slowly but surely. I don't know, fuck that. But anyway, The second easiest visa in the Philippines would be the tourist visa, because you get 1 month, 30 days on arrival at the airport or the seaport, and then you just extend it. It's really easy. I think you can extend it for. There are some places, 2 months is the usual option. 2 months, 2 months, 2 months, and then that is 1,830 baht, which comes down to 10, 20, 35, 36, 7, 8, maybe 38 US dollar every 2 months. So what is that? 18, 19, 19 US dollar per month. Okay, for a visa. You can do it 6 months at a time. And I do believe there are some visa offices that will give you even 1 year, but I'm not sure about that visa, the tourist visa now, okay? But no questions asked, really, no fucking questions asked. If you ever try that shit in China, horrible, horrific. The Chinese treat you like a fucking criminal, like an invader, like a mafioso, like a fucking, like you're gonna go there to whatever. They don't trust you, they don't like you, they don't want you, and they are just, China is just crazy, and Taiwan is not far behind. I think when I was in Taiwan, it was just as bad as China, just as bad. Fucking over the top, bullshit, bullshit, bullshit. One time I was studying, supposed to be anyway, studying Mandarin Chinese in Taiwan, Taipei. They had this fake school set up, not fake, but you could go there and do language, but nobody bothered, right? So those, I think that was in 1990, whatever, fuck knows. And what you would do is you pay your fees for 6 months, your school fees, and then every 2 months they're supposed to go to the visa office. The school, you give your passport to the school, they keep it in a safe. You didn't even have to carry your passport on you. And then every 2 months they will take it for you to the police or the visa office and get your stamp. Now, one day or 1 month, they called me suddenly, "Oh, Frank, we forgot to take your passport to the visa office. You have overstayed your visa." I'm like, "What?" "Yeah, you got to leave immediately." I'm like, "Okay, now my visa, my passport has been there for several months. I can't." I'm like, "Oh, okay, I've overstayed my visa for how long?" "Oh, for almost a month." I'm like, "What? So you didn't extend my..." "Yeah, we forgot to extend the previous extension." I'm like, "Thanks a lot." So I went to the airport. Oh my God, at the airport, no, before you go to the airport, you have to go to some government office, some fucking bullshit. They are not... That's the temperature. When you deal with Taiwanese and Chinese officials, very, very cold. So then after I got the necessary fucking permission and the necessary this and that, okay, I went to the airport. At the airport, I got whisked away again by the police, and I got I got a very nasty stamp or something in my passport, and been, given very heavy official warnings. I have to write out some fucking heavy-duty letters apologizing to the great people of Taiwan for the mistake that their own fucking school has made by not fucking extending my visa. I have to apologize and promise to never ever let them forget again and never ever commit this great crime of staying 3 weeks without permission in the great country of fucking Formosa, Taiwan, and the Republic of China, all rolled into fucking one big fucking whatever, Okay, you get my drift. So and then I flew out of Taipei to Hong Kong, because Taiwan is an island, remember? So I had to fly to Hong Kong, and then I approached the Taiwan embassy. It's not really an embassy, but anyway, in central, not in central, near central, in Hong Kong, on a Hong Kong island anyway. What the fuck, that building? That place still gives me nightmares. Anyway, I walked in there, and they just like, they gave me my passport one look and told me, "No way, we're not going to give you any more visas." Now remember, I was set up in Taiwan. My life was in Taiwan. So my master was there, Mario Kakawa, my school supposedly there, my work, I'm teaching English there, everything. Right now they said, "Okay, you're persona non grata to the great country of Taiwan. Fuck you," basically, right? I went fucking berserker, man. I'm not kidding you. jumped up there. Let me try and remember what did I say or do, but I was screaming at the top of my lungs. Fuck you, you fucking piece of shit! And luckily there is like fucking thick, I think there are thick glass or whatever in front of each one of these little bitchy bitches sitting there hiding behind their glasses and their glasses, and this woman jumped up and she fucking ran out of there, out of that office. There were like 40, 50 people sitting behind, foreigners waiting for their application, right? And she ran out, and she burst out into tears, woo, and then fucking ran. And I stood there. I didn't move. I stood there at the window, and then a door to the side here, next to me somewhere, or behind me, next to me, or to this side, opened up. And a dude walked out, a Chinese dude, but he spoke very good English with a British accent. I think he was Hong Kongese and he studied in the UK and blah, blah, blah. And he was like, sir, why are you so upset, And I'm like, these fuckers don't want to give me a visa, and he's like, okay, calm down, sir, calm down. Come with me. And I think he took me by the hand. I don't remember now, but I was shaking, man. He took me in through this doorway that just opened up, and there was an office in there. Nice little, almost like a little living room, with a table and nicely stuffed chairs. And he called for, and then they brought in tea, and then he served me with tea. And okay, sir, tell me what happened, And I told him, and he's like, okay, let me try and help you. Give me your passport and shit. So I did. So he was like, okay, it's better if you come back tomorrow. Don't hang around here now. But I will. I don't know what he did. He went inside with my passport. I said, okay, just come back tomorrow. Okay, then I will take care of it. So I was like, okay, yeah, you're a civilized person, civil and civilized. Unlike those bitches fucking hiding behind their fucking glasses. So I walked out of there, and then downstairs I bumped into an American dude, and he was like, "Fuck, man, I was the next one after you." And you know what? And I also got my visa rejected. I said, "Oh, really? What happened?" He's like, "Well, that woman, the one that you made her burst into tears. She came back. She was still fucking sniffing, and then when I put my application down, my passport down, she just like." Rejected! She didn't even fucking look at it. He said, man, you fucked up. You fucked it up. I'm like, oh, I'm sorry, dude. I didn't know you were behind me, man. Anyway, let's be friends. Do you drink? Yes. I say, let's go and get vodka. So we went down and we became good friends. I think he's back in the States. He's a boat builder or whatever. Anyway, if you're watching, but I don't know if you remember that day. So the next day or whatever, I went back and I did get my visa. Can you fucking believe this? I went back in there and got my visa. I'm back in Taiwan. Okay, now that's another time. Let me tell you another interesting story, just quickly. I was in China. Like I said, China and Taiwan is just like the same. Fucking visa, paranoia, fucking overbearing, haughty, just BS with capital letters, gigantic capital letters, bullshit. And I was leaving. I came in on that time. I came in on a 5-day visa. You could get a when you're sailing to Sheko from Hong Kong. There was a ferry. You get a 5-day visa on arrival. 5 days. So the way I counted it was like, okay, from day one to from let's say today is what is today, by the way? Let's say it's Monday. It's Monday today, isn't it? Yeah. So tomorrow, Tuesday, would be the first day. Tuesday would be obviously because it's 24 hours. 24 hours from if I arrive right now this minute, at 24 hours it's going to be fucking tomorrow the same time, right? So I counted like that. Okay, tomorrow is the first day, then the day after is the second, and then up to 5 days, right? So I went back to the ferry, and they agreed with me. Yes, you've been here 5 days, and you're on time. And then I left to Hong Kong, and I came back again on the ferry, and I got another 5 days. And I counted again, exactly the same as the previous 5 days. But this time, and I had a ticket. I had a ticket back to, I believe it was Taiwan. I could sail directly from Sheko ferry to the airport, Hong Kong airport. So I was at a ferry terminal again. I had a flight. It's only 30 minutes by ferry. So I was there maybe an hour before departure, or no, before I was supposed to be at the airport. And I got my ticket in my hand. Everything is going fine until 5 minutes before the ferry is supposed to leave. I went up to the immigration because it's very quick. Used to be very quick. And when I got to the immigration, this woman, another woman, sitting there, and she looked at my passport. She looked at me and she's like, "You overstayed your visa," and I'm like, "What? You're not going anywhere. You have to pay a fine of 5,000 renminbi, which is what the fuck? It's like it's a substantial amount. I believe it's $700 or yeah, $700, I think." But I'm like, "What? No, that is not true." And she's like, "Yes, look here." And she's like, and I tried to actually I tried to take the passport to show her, and she grabbed it like "Ah!" And then fucking she jumps up and she ran, into the building. It's a huge fucking building there. And I'm like, "What the fuck? Is this bitch crazy? My ship is leaving in a couple of minutes. I got to be at the airport in in 3 hours. My plane is leaving for Taiwan." I fucking ran after her. I went behind the barrier there. I ran after her. She went into this huge office where this old fuddy-duddy dude, he's probably the supervisor there, he was sitting there up in the chair, with his fucking leg up like that, and he was like, "Oh," and she ran in there, and he was like, "Whoa, whoa, whoa, sama, sama," and she started spewing at him, like in Chinese, in Mandarin. "Oh, that's how and then she didn't realize, he could see me standing right behind her. I was towering over her. But she didn't realize that I was right behind her. So I just went over her shoulder and I grabbed my passport from her hands and I walked over to the old dude. I said to him, "No, that's what fei hua. She's speaking nonsense." Okay? You sit your camera and you look. 我在这里进入呢，在这里离开了，然后在这里才进入，然后现在 and I showed him. I said, "你们同意了吗? The last time I was here, you fucking agreed. You let me out." When this woman heard this, man, she fucking came rushing up like a flash, like Flash Gordon, man, or like Superwoman or something, and she grabbed the passport out of his hand. He was holding it, the old dude, right? And she's like, "Whoa!" And she fucking ran out the door again, screaming, "Wah!" Like a banshee, like a fucking, like she's, I don't know, maybe she saw her fucking big promotion, or maybe she saw this big payday, this 5,000 RMB. And she's running down the hallway shouting, screaming, he's overstayed. So I took off after her again. I fucking ran up to her, grabbed her. She's an immigration official in uniform, right? In the meantime, the police or other immigrants, I don't know who the fuck they are. I think they were police or security people. They came running over, grabbed a hold of me, like, "You cannot, stay, keep your hands off her, and then I'm like, "No, 给我的护照，我要离开，去银行，我要去不是去飞机场 and I'm gonna miss my fucking plane." And then she turned on me and she's shouting in my face, "You overstayed twice. The last time and this time you have to pay 10,000 RMB. That's now fucking $1,500, right?" And I'm like, listen. If I miss my fucking airplane, if I miss this boat, I'm gonna miss my airplane. If I miss my airplane, you will be the one to pay me 10,000 fucking RMB, okay? For my fucking ticket, you fucking. And I was so pissed off, man. And I'm being held by like a bunch of security guys, right? Or police in uniform, man. And then the old guy, he was almost having a heart attack. He came out of his office. Okay. Okay. And then he's like, "Oh." And then he looks at her and he goes like, No. Because they already put the stamp in there just fucking 5 days before that I was. And then he's like, "Okay, and then so I was like, I don't want to miss my fucking boat. They're like, okay, calm down. You won't miss your boat. We'll keep it for you." And then, but then it's like, then the Chinese thing kick in, like, "You have to write a letter of apology for your great crime against the people of China to make us think, to make us suspect, to make us even wonder for a single second that you could have, would have, should have, must have wanted, planned to fucking overstay. You have to write a letter of apology and promise us to never ever let us doubt that again." And so I had to fucking write the letter again. "I promise to the great people of China, I'm never ever gonna make a mistake again to let them even think that I'm gonna overstay. It was never in my mind." And then this bitch she's staring at me, you know, she's there with her stamp, you know, and she's looking at me, and you can see that, just that 10,000 RMBs in her eyes, man, and then she's like, and she said, don't overstay again. And I'm like, what? Okay, just like, man, China. Okay, next time I'll tell you more about visas in, how it is here in the Philippines. I overstayed my visa here twice this fucking year in Philippines. I swear to God. And I went down to I didn't even know I could go to the local little town down the road, 1 hour, Managua. I went there and I called the dude up front because I had to call him. And then he had to come back, and he's hours and hours away. He took a bus ride, 4 or 5 hours to get back to his own office. So I went there and I explained to him, man, I had a story, but the truth is I just forgot about the fucking extension. That's it. But I had a story that my girlfriend went to Cebu and no, kind of blah. And he was not interested. He was just like, oh, okay. And then I was like, oh, you know, he's gonna hit me with because if you always stay in China, Taiwan, Hong Kong, man, it's prison, it's fines, it's fucking deportation, it's big bad stamps. Never, you won't be able to come back to ever, or for 10 years, you're banned for 10 years, you fucking ugly guai lao, you know. So anyway, that dude was like, oh, okay, fine, you know, and then he's like, oh, okay, just fill in this, okay, stamp. And so I'm like, okay, and he goes like, it's 1,830. I'm like, yeah, okay, that's the normal visa fee. So I'm waiting for the fucking whack, the penalty, right? And then nothing, and he gave me back my passport, and I'm still like, look, I don't want to say to him, okay, and how much is the penalty? I'm looking at him like that, you know, and then he's like, and then he smiles, he says, oh yes, I won't penalize you. And he didn't even, and he's like, I just give you a stamp as if you extended it from the normal time. So you get 2 more months now from that date, because you overstayed now 10 days. But we backtrack 10 days, so I adjust the stamp from 10 days ago, come back in 2 months, okay? And I'm like, fair enough. I'm out of here! No, okay, guys, Philippines, seriously, the people, they treat you like a human being. But China, Taiwan, Hong Kong, Macau, Thailand, they treat you like a fucking animal. Seriously, like a fucking animal, okay? So you guys want to go to those countries? Be my guest. Be my guest.